Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, sorry, my iPad was not connecting, but we have connected. Okay, well actually the issues I'm having were multifaceted. Um there we go. For one, I lost the streaming soon image, so I needed to really quickly make a new one cuz I don't have any of them. They're all gone. Which was weird. Now I have that, which is good. How's everyone tonight? How are we doing? Because I'm all right. I'm ready to do some art, I guess. Ugh, actually, it's been crazy. My computer, its trackpad and keyboard disconnected, so now it's just like a bit of a brick, a bit of a regular brick computer that you can't really take around anymore. It's like it's past its prime. It's ready to move on to the next life. But I don't have money, so I don't know what to do about that. Thank you. Unfortunately. Um I've been internally laughing ever since I found an image that is not even funny. Oh no. Okay, well we can delete this scene because I uploaded it officially. So I've been working on this whole Patreon thing, trying to make my Patreon goals work for me. Um, Doing my bestest, but yeah. So far, all I've done is lose patrons, but I figure it's kind of like YouTube, where um you gotta lose them to gain them, kind of thing, right? Because it just means it's people are noticing. So she's got ta-ta. And now, oh goodness, there's a lot here. Looks like a Peanuts character. You look like a Peanuts character. What are you doing? I don't even know, man. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to move on with this scene. The issue is that she was drawn without her gloves. All she looks fine. There, we added fingers because she should have fingerless gloves because she's a Lynx point. It's a storyboard version of a character. He looks so stupid. Okay. I missed the second part. I was so confused. I'm always confused, man. I'm too old. Okay, so we're done that. I just need to put text on it and we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. I was watching a 5-hour video about that fourth wing I'm such a hater. I feel like such a hater whenever I do that kind of stuff. But I love to hate. But I also love to love. It's confusing. It's hard to be me. I don't want to work. That's kind of the mood I'm in. Being a hater can be fun and educational. True, true. Yeah. I try to not, like, at the end of the day, I don't care. Because, you know, like, do whatever you want with your gosh dang books and such. But also, man, YA tropes be silly. What can we work on? What part of this is easy? I see. What non sequitur comes next? Okay, that was not a non sequitur. Even no future animating and writing? What do you mean? You a time traveler? Do you get sent back in time soon? The closest things I have to those is art. I mean, art is very close to animating. Just get yourself the Animator's Survival Guide and bing bang boom, you're an animator. You got this. And you're like an itty bitty guy. Gal, I guess. Animating is just moving art? Exactly. You just gotta practice. There's plenty of time to practice. I'm just flipping through things. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I should flat color. Let's flat color. Let's do some flats, I guess. That takes a little less brain work. Yeah, because we need to do her skin. I guess I should switch over to the title thingy, little byline, to make it accurate. We're working on books of Avo. Let's go. Okay. Amazing. Updated. Writing's easy peasy. It's hard, but it's easy. Yeah, this is my speed tonight. There we go. I can color in between the lines. Writing is easy. To write good is hard. No, we're trying to encourage. I mean, writing good is hard, but it's also easy. I think writing is easy. Learning to write good is hard, but once you know how to write good, it's kind of repeatable. You know? You get there. So what I'm up to is I'm trying to like what am I trying? I want to do right, this is the part I was confused about, like what is her shoulder? So is this like a shawl maybe? I don't think she has a shawl thing though. Cuz like these are the arms. It must be a shawl. It must be like the back is higher than the front kind of thing. Because it does go on her arms. Yeah, okay. Dog, I had to remove a character from my fan fiction because they're based off my ex-bestie, who was a horrible person. What do you know? That's too bad. Been there, done that. Okay, my ex-bestie wasn't a horrible person, but things didn't work out between us. But, you know, that's kind of life. You hit 30 and you got a million ex-besties. So yeah, so I've been working on Patreon because I want that to work out for me. And then I want to... What do I want? Then now I want to make the Discord more engaging, just generally. Because I used to do a lot for it. I used to do a lot in general. And I just thought it would be fun. So one thing I want to do is a Secret Santa art exchange this year, because I did that once, and that it was fun. But then I'm kind of like trying to come up with other ideas. 30, damn, I can't even legally pay taxes. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of time for you to learn to do arts, and there's plenty of time to make best friends. Is her hair supposed to be colored? No, we haven't done that yet. Okay, we're really not done much about Nikki at this point. I see. Okay. We also missed her dress in this one. How do you get text boxes on Procreate? I don't know. I have no clue. Ursula put them in. I don't really have any idea. There we go. Eat your grandma first. Yes, clearly. Oh shoot, I forgot I was gonna post Avo onto Webtoons because I'm restarting it. Oh, you know what I should work on? I should work on Magpie. Cause I want to get everything going. So I really need to sit down and like plan things. Hi, Kairos. Nice to see you. Hope things are doing well. I said I'd be back on Sunday, and look, I did it. Sunday night. Or Monday morning. Depending on where you are, who you are. I wish Reddit wasn't toxic. I really want to post stupid stuff on there without getting death threats. Oh no. They're not bad, things keep happening to me, but I work on that comic no matter what. Yeah, basically. So my computer is on life support. It's not like dead. It's just it's disabled. My computer's disabled. Like the trackpad stopped working and the keyboard stopped working. So I can plug it into stuff. And also it doesn't really hold battery for more than a few hours, like maybe an hour or half an hour or some shit. So it also needs to be plugged in 24/7. So like it's just silly. And I worked so hard at cleaning everything on it just for it to break, which breaks my heart. But also, I guess I'm glad I cleaned it before it broke, because then I was able to move all my files safely to my PC. What sucks is like it's really slowed my writing progress down. What are you posting? I've never got death threats. That's usually against the rules anyway. Yeah. I've never gotten death threats on Reddit, I can't say. Oh damn, what fan favorite character do you hate? Spill the tea. Wait. This is a safe space. No death threats. I doubt anyone here would send you death threats. And from murder drones. I don't even know what that is, see? I'm old. So... Everything you say is brand new to me. Also don't know what that is. Okay, good. How about N from Pokemon instead? That's what I assumed. Actually, no. I'm dyslexic, so I thought N, and then I thought L from Death Note. Hello, Blue Star. Nice to see you. Hope things are going well for you. So I've made a very blurred version of the first scene of Avo. Very censored, very black, make everything black and white kind of thing. Black and white and blurred to get rid of the blood. So hopefully it doesn't get taken down this time. Things are great, thanks. If it's okay, I have a writing question I'd like to ask. Sure. I will try my best. I am very tired today. To be honest, I've never been a whole webcomic type of gal, you know? You stumbled on the strangest place to be not a webcomic type of gal, but we support you. I'm not a reading kind of guy, but I write, so I get ya on some level. So I need to work on my own comic, but I'm not sure how much time to give myself to outline the story. So how long does it tend to take you to write a full, mostly detailed outline for your story? I want general ballpark so I can stay on track. I'm not a huge outliner, honestly, is kind of the problem. I tend to... I outline a bit more when it comes to when I'm writing, like, comics. But marginally. Like, my outlines end up being, like, a paragraph or two at most. But I do spend a lot of time in the world building and, like, character building kind of stage. Mostly the world building stage. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really do an outline. I think the closest thing to an outline I do, like, aside from, like, other pre-planning work, like that, it takes me, like... I don't know, it's really hard to say. Like, sometimes I just get stuck for, like, ever on things, and then it just kind of comes out. Yeah, it's really hard for me to say, because a lot of my thinking just doesn't happen on paper. There's no track. You just gotta find a low workflow that works for you. Just trial and error. It's okay to not be efficient. You're not a machine. Basically, I'm very much a trad comics reader. Just because they were available at my library and I didn't have access to the internet until I was 15. But your guys' stuff stands still, stay silent, and Bond by Fire really opened my world to webcomics. All amazing. Oh, gal. Gal. Yeah, I've always been a webcomic person, because, like, my dad was a webcomic person. But I've never been like, a very avid reader in general. So that's slowed me down a bit. I liked Cucumber Quest, but that's not a thing anymore. The esteemed webcomic lineage. Yes, that's me. Ends with me too, though. Unless I guess like I could inspire my my niece. That's the closest thing to the lineage continuing. Teach your dogs to do comics? Yes. Well, actually, our main goal is to get like a parrot, and that will outlive us, and they can do the comics. I always tried to get into traditional comics, but it was just too much superheroes. I liked most of the stuff I'd find that wasn't superheroes. I taught my parrot to draw YouTube art challenge. Art challenge, I'm assuming. I love Nikki and Lul, so cute. They're such siblings. They've got the most sibling energy. Annoying little sister over here. My comics at my local library were indies, so no superheroes. They were all good as hell, indie comics too. Most of them did not get finished though. Makes sense. I read The Courageous Princess. I guess I was, yeah, my era, it was like the big anime or manga boom. So I did read that. I read a lot of like shoujo stuff. I remember watching an anime back in maybe 2020 or 21. It was on Netflix, I think. Ten-year-old me fuming and punching air when a comic at the library says issue 1 on it, but no other issues ever show up. Me making my comics. 9-point issue 3 is real though, guys. In spirit, it's real. Do you think people would buy Pretty Mouth? in full color. Do you think I could sell people on that? Do you think I could kickstart that one? I really want to find that anime. It was so cool. It was about some girls and a guy. You have to do a poll or something. Get a good idea. Yeah. Can we get people to buy Sovereign, you think? Do you think Sovereign can finally have a print version of it? That's a real question there. So I'm reposting Avo. I'm gonna put it under historical fantasy. Because I think historical is like a less aggressive niche on webtoons. That's my guess. I don't know for sure. I don't know what's poppin' in the historical section. We'll see. I should honestly do some R&D myself, but you know, I will not. The real sink or swim is going to be whether or not I get banned. Why would you get banned? Not banned, but get pages taken down. Because on Webtoon, Abo kind of just got like horrible reach, because like it was doing fine, and then there was just too much blood and gore, so the first scene got taken down. Webtoon, of course, yeah. So I'm doing my censored version of it. And we'll see how it goes. And then I've got links to my my Patreon, and I learned that you can offer things to free users. You can have like free members. So I'm doing like a week early for the free members on Patreon, and then 2 weeks early for the paid membership. Because then I can get like people to interact who don't have money, and then maybe when they do have money, they'll want to support me. That's the strat. That's the strat, that's the dream, that's the goal. I'm not sure Webtoon users like reading though. That's fair. But I think they do fine. A lot of webtoons are very word heavy and not a lot of images in my experience reading them, so I think the language can be a bit much in Avo, but maybe you could have something like providing your backlog of pages yet to be posted for paid members, and then you reveal pages to free members one day ahead of when you post publicly. It's just easier to do it like weekly to just kind of keep up with them both. Because I can easily get 2 weeks ahead. And the issue is like if I post my entire backlog, then people can like join as patrons and just read everything and then drop their pledge kind of thing. And like most don't do that, but like I understand like if you're not getting anything new. I can also see why you would leave. Also, Patreon kind of has like a whole ecosystem now, so it's like algorithmic and BS. Yeah, I also have like a new Patreon reward that's like $2 more than the critique tier, and it's to get your like a shout out kind of thing, but not like on YouTube, because I'm not consistent on YouTube or anything, and I don't plan on being consistent on YouTube. But like to have your name at the end of updates, and then on like a credits page on the actual site. I thought that might be cool, but I don't know. I've considered that people would do the whole unsub too, but I kind of just accepted it. You can donate one time and see all my pages, or you can support me monthly. That's how I do things on Ko-fi. Yeah, that's fair, but like it's also like the case that Patreon just like has it built in to do like it has a good scheduling thing, right? So I'm just gonna use that. And hopefully I can get people to move from Webtoon onto Patreon, just for the sheer fact that I'm going to be censoring so much stuff on Webtoon. And then whatever is like currently posted will be like available for free on Webtoon for like everyone publicly, I guess. Whatever is like the most up to date, so that people can read the least censored version. And yeah, I also just I like releasing slowly because I like the engagement personally. just a very different experience, I guess. And I got cute little ads made up, so we'll see. Tonight I have to post the the Pretty Mouth stuff, get that up to date, and then I'm good. Agreed about posting slowly. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing on Patreon, because I see that people who do end up having Patreon audiences do get a lot of like comments and stuff on the actual posts. Like, I'm just using other people as kind of like an example of like what to do. Because like I felt bad being like, oh, $5 for all of these like 2 weeks ahead of updates, but then other people just do like a single page a week, and then they're like a week ahead on Patreon. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I see. I just need to become popular. Then it'll work out. So I still wish I had a site, not Webtoon, where I could post batches so people could just read the entire scene and not have to click a link to get through every single page. I get you. I think it's not as bad like on like a well optimized website. Cause like I look at the stats and stuff on Comic Fury, because it gives you a breakdown of who uses the infinite scroll, like, and who just flips, who does like a page view style or whatever, and most people just do the page view style. Like, as long as like the next page, like, it loads good and quick or whatever, and it doesn't reshift everything, I think it's fine. I tried infinite scroll, and the issue is I can't see comments if you do that. Alexa, shut up. Do you mean on Comic Fury? Or do you just mean in general? Because you can see them on Comic Fury. Let me check. Isn't she cute? Isn't she adorable? Look at her. Oh, I got a new comment and everything. On Tapas, sorry? Yeah. She's so cute. There's so many little cuties. Where's it? I'm never signing into Google on my iPad. Art stream. See, I used them all for my little guys. They're so cute. I can't believe that people have done one people. Would you say there's a good amount of active users on Comic Fury? It's not Webtoons or Tapas by any means. And I find like most of the readers are very... There's definitely things that are like popular on Comic Fury. Like the really popular stuff is like Pokemon mystery dungeon things. 'Cause yeah, it moves nice. Like it loads fast enough that, and it puts you right at the top. So it's good. Yeah, it's not those. But I think I might start uploading on there too. I mean, why not? I think it's a good space if you don't have your own site. And and in sending more people there, like I just want it to do well. Like it's been around forever. Is there a specific page dimension like on Webtoon or Tapas? No, you can do whatever you want. Like it is extremely customizable. Like it's basically just your own site. I guess there's like size limitations on the pages. You can't do super huge file sizes, but you don't want that anyways, because then it doesn't go, you don't go through it fast enough. I tell you how noisy is this size pages down for Tapas. Yeah. Yeah, they're just kind of like whatever size. Because I used to have like different page sizes for Avo, but now I have like because like originally I had like just the infinite scroll, but I don't think it does well on Comic Fury as much. This is what got me banned on. This is what screwed Avo over on Webtoons. That's that image, I think. Also this. It was very bloody. There's a little too much blood. I think I'll just do great. I have Ursula really toned down the blood, but I think I'm gonna put it in grayscale on top of everything else, just to be extra safe, sure. I think a big part of it is it was the very first episode, and on Webtoons, like there's a preview image, like you get the first episode as a preview without having to click into the comic, which I think is another part of it. So I'm gonna make a really short beginning with no blood, blurred, unbloodied dead bodies, blurred. It's something. And we're gonna try to go into the historical section. My prologue, the only thing that's not grayscale is the blood. Uh-oh. Yeah. Be careful. Webtoons will get you. I mean, you can always try it and see if it gets taken down, and if it does, just try again. might have some issues with Comic Fury then. Oh no, you don't. Comic Fury is no censorship. I guess there's like the extremes of you can't do illegal stuff there. You can get away with copyright infringement. I make the blood lime green for Webtoon. Yeah, that kind of stuff. No, Comic Fury will let you post dong, I think. The duck definitely allows you to post dong. I was surprised. I wouldn't go searching for it right now while I am on YouTube. However, I'm pretty certain that you can post whatever you want as long as you rate your comic honestly. Spawn movie is BR rated worthy. Action best be top tier. Characters be straight up bleeding Sprite soda on Webtoon. Yeah. But hey, I'll use it to my advantage. I'll see if I can push anyone to go to my actual sites with that. Yeah, I'll just blur a lot of things. This is not sovereign. This is not what I was working on. I want to figure out this one though. Here, I'm just gonna delete everything. Like, I know it's all done up, all good and stuff, but I'm just mentally not ready for it. So we do multiply layer. We're starting from the top. The fact that we haven't got animated horror movie makes me angry. The thing is, there's like, you get like animated like anime horror. It's just like the aversion to like any sort of like adult animation in like Western animation. There's probably good stuff in Canada, honestly. Canada's got some crazy good short films. Animated short films. I bet there's horror. Repping my nation. I don't know what I'm doing. Should probably do like a background. Yeah. And then I can do the whites. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Cooking is happening, guys. I need to work on this. I want to get the first 3 issues done. Because then I can start posting, right? Based on this, because I was holding off posting until I finished Pretty Mouth, because I didn't want to be working on, like, every single thing. Poor animation goes hard. I'm pretty sure on you can also do like animated comics on Comic Fury, because I think you can post GIFs. Like I think you can use like, yeah, GIFs, so you can post like animated comics. That would be amazing. Oh, we're using the wrong color. Or the wrong thingy. There we go. I know you can do like animated like what is it? Like cover images? Like some people's cover image will like cycle through some pictures. Like, yeah, you're allowed to do that. It would be a lot of work, though. I wish other comic sites would do that. I just wouldn't be for the site. Yeah. The only animated comic I can think of is Saintferent? Saintferent? It's by Rue. That one originally was like posted on Smack Jeeves, and like Smack Jeeves would allow for GIFs. I was following an animated comic on Smack Jeeves too, but then they got shut down, so yeah. Just like when people watch Transformers. What? Yeah. I guess for like, you know what, I think I get on Comic Fury, I get basically the same amount of attention as I do on Tapas these days. Like, I think it's not as huge or active, but I think algorithm wise, and there's not really an algorithm, it's not algorithmic by any means. Like, it's one of those sites where like you post it and it is time based, if that makes sense at all. So I get like, for my least active, which is Avo at the minute, I get like 23 views, 23 unique visitors on update days. And then for Scourge of 9 Point, I get 160. And I've been posting for a few months, I think. I don't know how well Sovereign does. It posts every day. That wouldn't be white. That would be like a fancy dancy page. I'm just gonna work on making like a really tight kind of I'll just do the whites on all of these. That's what I'll do. That's what I'm feeling like doing. Because the whites will be the topmost layer, so they need to be really tightly done, and that'll give me something to focus on that will not take so much of my brain. Something that needs to be done. So I am getting work done. So is it better to post all pages in an issue at once, or should you post pages when they're done? Post all pages in an issue at once, or should you post pages when you're done? I wouldn't post pages as soon as you're done, and I also wouldn't drop a whole issue. Unless it's like very specific situations. I can't name off the top of my head at the minute, but it's best to just go the classic. The classic, 1 to 3 pages a week, somewhere in that range. And then on those kind of like scrolling sites, use like 2 or 3 pages and splice them down so that they're like vertical format, and then just post either like once a week or once every other week, and you just keep on going from there. Because then you end up having like a consistent updating buffer going on, and you're being put back into the feed of the various webcomic sites or whatever, or people's like RSS feeds if you're doing like a classic kind of dealio. These streams help me for focusing on working on the comic, since I always get really antsy and distracted other ways. It's like the accountability stream. Well, that's good. It's body doubling, right? It does for me the opposite, because I'm really good at never stopping working on my comic stuff. So it gives me a chance to like stop whenever it ends. JK, I still work after this. I have to do the pretty mouth stuff. It's so exciting seeing 9 Point come together though. It's so cool. I now have enough updates to cover us until like November, which is cool. Though since I did fix the hands, I probably have even more updates. I just need to letter those. But I'll do that not on Procreate, because I have no clue how to use text on Procreate. And even if I does, it kind of sucks, and I don't have the fonts I want. Skin. His skin needs colored in. I guess I don't have to like perfectly carve out like his mouth or anything, because like that'll be fine. Yeah. I'll make everything else tight though. Just going on top with that won't ever really conflict with like stuff. I can't think of what it would conflict with or whatever, but I know I've had issues when I was working on Pretty Mouth. They'll probably blur like Magpie too, just to be safe. Just to be safe and just to be annoying. Blur the child abuse. And the slurs. The only thing that got taken down from Magpie was the slurs. But I'm assuming that now that it's in color, there's going to be more issues with blood and stuff. Also, with the scheduling thing, figuring out that, I really need to just schedule on Patreon the information about like the critique stream, that the most coming up one each month, because I could schedule it a few of them a few months in advance, and still do the Discord one, but just in case we forget, be good to just have it there. It'd be easy to like schedule a few of those. I love the art style you used for this comic. Thank you. I realized I didn't change the little title thing, because I'm not working on Avo anymore. I'm just jumping around too much. I'm reading some horrible research stuff for Magpie. Learning all about fun historical events in Canada. Woo. It feels very weird, like, actually acknowledging that Magpie is set in Canada, because I'm so vague about it. Not intentionally, but like having a scene straight up set in Halifax, shaking. Oh shoot, you research things for your projects? Yeah, of course I do. I love me some research. Canada lore does not go crazy. Crazy in a bad way. Yeah. It do. I like psychology and history, so I researched those things for my project. Well, there you go. That's basically it. I read someone's 500-page dissertation on the stuff I was looking into. Canada lore scares me. I learned that in the past, man, they really liked blind people to know how to play piano. It's like a whole thing. I read about someone who's like great grandparent or whatever. They were they played piano for movies, which is wild because they wouldn't know what was happening on screen, but they just like. What's the link between blind and piano? I don't know. They just really, like, if you were blind and you went for, like, the school for the blind, the piano class was up there on the list. To be fair, most of colonized countries have crazy lore. That's true. Well, one thing I learned about what are some things I've learned about? Well, yeah, mostly I was researching like disability in Canada or whatever. Because obviously Dennis is disabled. And it's messed up. Ableism goes crazy. My country has plenty of lore too. Oh, you're blind? Here's a hobby and a career now. We picked it for you. Hope you don't hate it. Lol. Yeah. In Canada, well, I guess this was more of like a Britain thing. Well, it was a Britain and Canada thing where they'd find kids living on the street in Britain, or like just kids from like poor families. They kind of pressure them to give up their children and send them to Canada. Where they would be adopted. When it comes to those things, I prefer to use more current day morals and ideologies unless your goal is to be 100% historically accurate. Uh, I guess it's because piano tactile keys specific order, you could develop spatial awareness without sight. Yeah, maybe. The only thing I know about something similar was young guys being turned into eunuchs so they could be choir singers forever. Yeah, I do know about that one. Yeah, they were like they're called like home children or whatever, right? So they're mentioned in Anne of Green Gables. They didn't want a home child because they're bad news. They're descendant because it's early 1800s or whatever. So there's some nice like what is it like most of them would like grow up hiding like once they grew up they would like not mention where they came from or whatever because of discrimination for being like from poor criminal family because that makes you predisposed to being a criminal. Clearly, that's just how that works. They probably didn't get to decide. Yeah. What? I'm confused. Why isn't this working? Why isn't it? What? Oh, this is set to multiply. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I'll just start again. Like, what? Like, for like when I'm making like a historical based world, like I tend to get rid of a lot of unnecessary like isms. Like I don't feel like I need to invent racism in my fantasy world, you know? But like when it's real world, like I feel like some amount of accuracy is good. Cause like the flip side of like depicting it is also like erasing it or whatever. Yeah, that's what I meant. That makes sense. If it's like based on, yeah. This is like set in like real world Canada. Set in 1982. I think this is... Oh, right, yeah, it's 1930 in this scene. It's the 1930s. Or no, it's the 40s. Right. Yeah, this is during the war. But they living in the woods. They're fine. My story, most characters are disabled, even though it's set in the 40s. What's interesting about the history of blindness in Canada, Canada had like a big impact when it came to like studying for the blind or whatever. So like after the war, there was like the whole veterans and stuff. So there was like the beginnings of um, disability movement or whatever her around them times. But what really started it was the Halifax explosion. There was like a huge explosion because of like a ship or whatever. And I think like a lot of people died from it, but also like a lot of people ended up disabled and like blind because of it, which I think led to one of the forefathers of like the North American like blind movement was related to that. Dennis's problem isn't that he's blind, it's that he has brain damage. Because, like, did the molasses wave happen in Canada? I don't know where that happened. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure where the molasses happened. That was terrifying, though. Terrifying story. Oop. Wrong layer. Yeah, because the thing with Dennis is like I've done so much research on like forms of like blindness or whatever, right? And like blind representation, and then I feel bad because like I end up like in the future in my like current writing, like I actually get into it a bit more, but like he's like the type of like thing that causes like his blindness is like neurological. So like I end up doing a lot of things that just seem like that end up being kind of like bad representations for like the average blind person, because like he can't because it's like damage to like the optical lobe or whatever that thing is called. Because of that, like he has trouble like forming like mental maps and things, so he bumps into stuff frequently and doesn't know where things are, like can't remember how far apart things are, so he can get like lost in his own house. My poor baby. He's too tough to ask for help. Molasses wave happened in Massachusetts. My sister lives there. Oh, okay. Hello, Bloom. Nice to see you again. Is it like caramel or something? Kind of. It's a type of sugar. You know what's wild? Having real world setting with anthro characters. I'm never sure how much real life stuff I should include without making it awkward. Valid. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, because with Magpie, basically everything is like real world. Except like this hidden world of elder gods. Pretty Mouth does not do a good job of explaining this, that it's like not normal, but Pretty Mouth ran so that Magpie could walk. He's my little guy. Just dropping my Dennis lore. With anthro characters, I like mixing species quirks with human-like quirks. Like a bat has echolocation and gives advantage when interacting with other animals and stuff. Huh. Me, it's all anthros or no anthros. Yeah, Avo is set in like a fake 1920s, like it's like its own world, but in its own 1920s. So, because of that, I was like, I don't really want to do racism, so I didn't. The end. It's a bit of homophobia, but it's not crazy homophobic. There's plenty of homophobia in Magpie, though, but that's because it's the real world in the 1980s. Except they're so isolated, they probably don't even know about that. Which means bullying little guy because he has beef with my little guy's daughter. A mean witch is bullying my little guy because he has beef with my little guy's daughter. There we go. I read it properly this time. All I know is that I'm drawing the line at giving real world politicians personas. I'm making my own public figures to avoid that issue. That's fair. I ended up using quotations from real world politicians in the Magpie for some reason. The quotations just went hard, and I was like, woo, and I took them. I was like, give me that fascist language. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. Why make my own fascism when I can just borrow real world stuff? You know? That is the exact same page. Oops. No, I made 3 of them. Me randomly quoting Carl Jung with my characters be like, oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. I will be right back. Wait. Before I be right back, I actually. Wait. I made an image. We have to add it though, I think. New image. Let's get a BRB in here. Where is it? Where did I save it, guys? Guys! Is this it? Yes! Look, we got a little BRB. Oh, wrong one. There, look, little BRB. Little marble, yeah. What a cute little guy. Did he keep you guys company while I was gone? I have to. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Studio mode. That's what I wanted to do. My iPad turned off while I was gone, so we need to reconnect it. But also, I want to make a new scene for this specifically, the BRB scene. I'll make that. And then we will do another one. Do. Marble keeps them company. And then art stream. And just gotta connect my iPad to the thingy. I'll drink water in the meantime. Did the music stop? Did it just like stop? It did. Hmm. Stopped forever ago. Oh, there's the thing. I didn't even notice. Oh, oh. Hi. Oh my god. Oh, now the music's going. My dog, I just heard the herking noises. And yeah, she just got sick. But I got her outside to go get sick, so we're good. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh. So I'm gonna have to go get her in a sec. Oh. I can't believe I got her out in time. That was crazy. I always forget how to switch sceneries. My god. Poor girl. Yeah. I don't even know what caused it. I guess that's dogs for you. They're just kind of... Oh wait, no, not a clipping mask. Multiply. There we go. Oh. That's just... it's zoomed. She gets in. She was the dog who, she eats cigarette butts. That's like the worst thing she does. Is she, like, obviously I don't want her eating cigarette butts or whatever, but she sees one before we do. She gobbles them down. And gets incredibly sick. No kidding. It's freaking poison. It's just wild to me that like it's socially acceptable to just leave cigarette butts on the ground. Like people just flick those things on the ground without thought. SMH, SMH. Yeah, fire hazard and dog poison, a 2-for-1 deal. For real. Everyone has to send Ursula some good energy. Because she got a little bit of interest from a job. So let's hope it's good. Hope it pays well. Oh, actually, it is now 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna head out. I'd usually stay a little longer because I'm bad, but I probably shouldn't because my little dog is sick, so I need to go check on her. So I might as well wrap things up at the same time. While I was setting up my BRB screen, I also was working on this so that I can say goodbye without having to like scramble at the end and have a weird rambling end. We can end as we began with like some chill beats coming in. Oh, you get the chill beats. and I will be back. See you guys tomorrow, probably. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place.